Hey guys, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. Last time we gone to Slateport City and delivered off those goods, and man did it take a long time to get those goods. And of course along the way we ran into Team Aqua once again, who tried one more attempt in getting those goods, but thankfully they failed at our hands. In this part, we're actually gonna go north up to the next route. But first, I feel that Slateport is a bit incomplete unless I finish up explaining a few things. Here is a name reader in case you want to change the nicknames of your Pokemon, or at least give them a nickname. I don't plan on doing that. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly look through my Pokemon. They're all set. Oh, by the way, if you look, I put Cut right back in my party because there's actually a few cutting business that I want to do. Also, I want to go to the battle tent, find it, the ultimate Pokemon. Now this would actually be a contest hall instead, that's going to specialize in a certain contest. And also someone in here would have given you a cosplay Pikachu if you were playing the remakes. However, we're actually playing Emerald, not Ruby or Sapphire, so no contest. And we're not playing Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, so no contest Pikachu. Instead, we got the Petal Tent, which I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm not going to do it, but let's go ahead and do the info. Here at the Slateport Battle Tent, we hold battle swap events using rental Pokemon. First, you will be loaned 3 Pokemon specifically for this event. Using the supplied rental Pokemon, you must conduct a single battle. If you win, you are permitted to trade one of your rental Pokemon. Repeat the cycle of battling and training. If you win 3 times in a row, you will earn a fine prize. If you want to interrupt your challenge, please save the game. If you don't save before interrupting, you will be disqualified. It's actually interesting how the game actually knows when you actually close out without saving. Kind of like Animal Crossing with Mr. Resetti. Oh god, that mole is so scary. But anyways, we're gonna go right up to the next route. Route 110, and I might as well go ahead and talk about the Pokemon here. There's actually only 4 Pokemon you can find here. First up is Oddish, which really isn't a good Pokemon due to the fact that its only offensive move is Absorb until it evolves into Gloom. However, it does learn some status inflictors such as Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. It evolves form into Gloom, and Gloom can in turn evolve into Vileplume with a Leaf Stone or Blossom with a Sunstone. Vileplume is more offensive, while Blossom is more defensive, and Sunshine can double their speed due to their ability Chlorophyll. Now, I should mention Vileplume is going to be part Poison type. However, Blossom is going to lose the Poison type that it earned when it was her Gloom, so just be careful. It really depends. If you do get a Gloom, you're pretty much gonna have to make the eventual choice. Do I want a offensive Pokemon with some Poison type attacks, or do I want a pure Grass type that is more defensive? Next up, we have Electrike, which has the ability Static, which can paralyze Pokemon upon contact. That means if the enemy uses a physical type move, guess what? It's paralyzed. Very good chance indeed. It evolves into Manectric, which does have very good special attack as well as speed. There's really not much else I can say about Electrike. Plusle and Minun, however, are much more interesting. When both used in battle, well, double battles, their special attack goes up due to their ability. Plusle, found in Sapphire, is more offensive, while Minun, found in Ruby and Emerald, is more defensive. And finally, we got Gulpin, which is very interesting Pokemon that can learn the moves Stockpile, Swallow, and Spit Up. Now, Stockpile increases the power of its attacks. Spit Up inflicts damage but can only be used after Stockpile, and Stockpile resets afterward. Swallow can be used after Stockpile and it heals the Pokemon. If you get Stockpile 1, it heals 25% of max HP, Stockpile 2 heals 50% HP, and Stockpile 3 heals 100% HP. So, Gulpin is actually can be used very well if used strategically. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna try to catch any Pokemon here. I'm just gonna talk to this random guy to make a beeline for Montvale on Cycling Road or take the low path and look for Pokemon. Unfortunately, we can't go on to Cycling Road without a bicycle. However, Cycling Road, I will show off something interesting soon once we finally do get a bicycle. Otherwise, take a look. Birch is gonna stop you. Oh, Brendan, imagine seeing you here. And where might May be? Oh, I see. You are running separately. Well, that's fine. Oh yes, I heard that your Pokénav had the Meshcall system installed. Well then, I should register you in my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can read your Pokédex anytime. Very useful, so you don't have to go up to the PC and call him that way. Brendan, please keep an eye out for my May. Well, I had better get going. See you again, Brendan. You know, why don't you just call me in the Pokénav and have me register that way, just like Liz Roxanne. Now, the trainers here are going to be a bit different than in the remake, but right now we got a double battle coming right up. So, actually, I'm gonna move Aron Man to the top instead. Because I don't want them to reach level 20 because I'm gonna actually evolve them on level 20. Eventually, we got a double battle here.
Haha! I wouldn't go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokemon.
When two Pokemon help each other, you won't see a more adorable sight. So yeah, a double battle. Isabelle and Caleb. And there you go. They're going to increase their special attack since they're out together. So watch out for that. They never actually point out that happening, but it does happen. So let's go ahead and try to make quick work of it. I'm gonna use Headbutt to try to stun it. Helping Hand. Basically, I actually don't know what Helping Hand does. I should have some text coming up on screen explaining what it does. And let's switch it out a bit. Ready to help Magnum. Helping Hand is failing. And of course it's gonna have a berry. And Magnum also has a orange berry. Thankfully, the Wrangler trainers aren't gonna have any items. You know what? Let's just to show them out with their Helping Hand, I'm just going to aim right at each other. Or actually just target one and take that out. Two Minoms, can't really work that way. Might as well aim at that one Minom again. And I'm being mean, just aiming at, just targeting one Pokemon. But it's strategic, and that's how I usually like to do things. And of course, that also has an orange. Does we all have orange berries? I'm starting to get the feeling that that might be the case. Helping Hand. Man, they just really like using Helping Hand. They haven't gotten a single attack on me. Well, now they're gonna have to attack me because Helping Hand only works on partner Pokemon. Actually, no, that's not true. They also do it to the opponent. What am I thinking? Just that the trainers aren't gonna use that very often. And like I said, Minum is the more defensive one. Well, Puzzle is more offensive, so taking it out shouldn't be too much of a problem. Of course, it's gonna use an Orange Berry because we haven't got it to Fame yet when we got it into the red area, so of course it's going to use healing items. Finally.
Look, we're 11 minutes in and we're not even anywhere near what I want to do.
You two are such time wasters.
And you're just gonna waste even more time by having me registered in the Pokédex.
Anyways, this house right here. To reach the Wonderfest Trick House. I will actually cover this after I beat the Elite Four. But basically, you'll have different mazes to go through for each gym badge you have. Again, that's why I'm gonna wait till I beat the game before I actually take on his challenges. Anyways, here we are, back at Route 103. Yes, this is actually what's been going on the other side of the pond.
And this is also why I want to have cut right here to,
well, cut away. Hit, cut, use, cut away. But yeah, I just want to collect these berries. That's really all I want this Christmas. Some berries.
Actually, in real life, I don't really make that much of a Christmas list.
Because literally, what's on my Christmas list is Mario Kart 8 and some frames for my posters. So I should say poster, because I only have one poster. And I have to go ahead and...
Actually, I don't have to make a
double battle.
I don't have to make it a double battle at all. I'll just switch Aron out front and
just take him out individually. Be faster to take him out individually. Plus, I get all the experience focused onto one Pokemon, so Aron will definitely grow up faster. And take out this guy. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Coca-Cola, I'm actually so glad that we have vending machines right at the bottom of the door. Charge basically increases his special attack. Or at least thunder-based attacks. And that was stupid to use that right after charge when you could have done huge damage with, like, Thunderbolt or something. Especially since Aron already has awesome defense. Nothing can penetrate the armor of Aron, man. And there should be a trainer right here.
Do you feel a tug of our soul-soothing fragrance?
Fragrance? Why, are you, like, sampling perfume or something?
Hi, I'm Daisy. Nobody cares because I look exactly like Peach. Because I'm practically Peach, just with less personality.
You know what, Middle Claw? It's not gonna be effective.
Actually, that one's actually pretty good.
By the way, no new Pokemon here because I already covered the Pokemon you can find on Route 103 like long ago.
And Roselia, we actually can get you a place where we can find Roselia pretty soon. And you know what? Headbutt.
Increasing your stats isn't going to do anything because I'm using a physical move.
Actually, in fact, you didn't even raise your defense, just your special attack, so yeah, kind of pointless, Roselia.
And oh no, here come the twins.
Oh! Yeah, you can sneak by them. In fact, you can go right to the other side and be fine.
And there was an item that I missed.
Okay, going around Mary Kate and Ashley just to go back and get that one item that I missed.
Because I always forget that I can go behind the trees.
A guard spec. Oh, what does guard spec again? I think that
I guess that it increases defense. Oh, it's one of those items. It's one of those vitamins and can only be used in battle. Well, forget that. Forget that I'm not using those items.
And what do you have to say?
Yes, that's true, and that's basically all this place, only purpose this place serves is to head back to Oldale. You've been running around because you got your lines snarled up. Really?
Behold, the great and powerful Magikarp has returned.
Man. I don't know about you, but that joke just doesn't get old for me. I'll probably get tired of it eventually, but I just... Ooh, attack got up. That's even better. No, don't confuse me when my attack is up. Because I should tell you, when you're... The amount of damage you take when you're confused is based on your attack stack, so it's a great thing that didn't hit me.
I have returned after you fell, my brethren. And now I have a new, more powerful attack. Behold the amazing power that is known as Tackle. I shall await you, but until then, I will sleep in the orb of command.
He's getting annoyed by my jokes, but I'm not getting tired of it just yet. And you know what? I'm skipping these trainers. Series trainers are completely optional anyways, and we're pretty close to 20 minutes. I'm actually going to head down south and just heal up my Pokemon, but next time we're actually gonna continue on through, what is it? Route 110, that's it. I was thinking of Route 103, but I know that's false. 103 is, well, where we were just at. That is actually on the other side of Oldale, but anyways, forget about that. I'm just going to meet you guys next time. And for this part, we're actually, well, not for this part, but the next part, we're actually gonna take on this route for real.
Until then, sorry we have gotten to see the other side of the pond that was back on Route 103 and got to see some interesting things.
Especially the Great Magikarp.
But anyways, next time we're gonna take on Route 110 for real, and I'll see you guys then.